Spurs head coach Antonio Conte has just had his press conference ahead of the Mura game in the Europa Conference League. He has confirmed that Christian Romero's injury is serious. He will rotate on Thursday night, but the first team players will still travel. He is mentioning the word trophies. He is taking this competition very seriously, and he has also stated that Ryan Sessegnon has a lot of potential. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all keeping well. In today's video, I'll be going through all of Antonio Conte's press conference comments. He has just completed his press conference on Wednesday morning. If you don't subscribe to this channel as yet, please do hit that subscribe button. Just before I get into today's video, make sure that you download the OneFootball app for all of the live football scores, results and news, as well as getting all of the latest Spurs news on this channel. You can also see it all here. Download the OneFootball app to keep up to date with everything Tottenham Hotspur, club news, transfer news, match information, videos, tables and results from all around the world. Don't miss out, and please do let me know what you think of this app. So let's get straight into it. Tottenham Hotspur take on Mura in Slovenia on Thursday evening, 5:45 p.m. UK time kickoff. Of course, we beat them 5-1 at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium earlier this season. Now, the first question in Antonio Conte's press conference today was, Nuno Espirito Santo left big players out of the Europa Conference League away games. Will you take everyone with you to Slovenia? And Antonio Conte replied with, yes, all players will be available and will come with us. He confirmed they must all be ready to play. I said on Sunday that I will have to make rotation because there are players that are a bit tired because many games have been played with the national teams, and also we worked a lot in the last 2 weeks. There are other players that need game time. Antonio Conte also confirmed that this competition is very important to Spurs. He said, for us, this competition is important. We want to take it seriously, and this fixture, we want to go through to the next stage. For sure, I want to make rotation because personally, I want to know how much better the players can be because there are players I need to see them during a game and a competition. Antonio Conte was also asked about young striker Dane Scarlett and is he going to be a big star. Antonio Conte actually replied with, Dane Scarlett at this moment is not available. During the international break, he had a problem with his ankle and he's now not available. He is injured. Conte confirmed he's injured in the same way like Christian Romero and Giovanni Lo Celso, but we're talking about a young player with great talent, and for sure, I can't wait to work with him and to know him much better. Now for the big news, Antonio Conte was asked about an injury update on centre-back Christian Romero, who of course picked up the injury on international duty away with Argentina. He said, we're waiting for another scan. Honestly, I think his injury is serious, but we have to wait. Conte then went on to say, I don't know how much time he needs to recover. Surely his injury is more serious than Giovanni Lo Celso or Dane Scarlett, but we have to wait for the next scan and then the doctor can give us more information on the dates for his recovery. Conte was then asked about Tottenham Hotspur star Ryan Sessegnon, who of course has had very limited game time under various managers since his arrival at Spurs. Conte said, Ryan Sessegnon, in my opinion, has great potential. We have seen in the past he has suffered a lot of injuries. Now we're trying to work in the right way with him. With this type of player, it's very important during training to push your engine to a high level and have good training sessions. In this way, you're trained during the game to bring high intensity and level of performance. Conte then stated that he's been working with Sessegnon for the last couple of weeks and now he is ready to start the game tomorrow. So he's confirmed that Sessegnon will be a starter in the game against Mura. And he then went on to say, I can't wait to see his performance because he's a talented player, very young, with great space for improvement. Now it's time to give him regularity to try and avoid injury and give him the chance to be available for every game. Conte was then asked, do you mean that Christian Romero's injury means that you do need to strengthen him in the January transfer window? Conte said, I have to be honest in this moment. I'm not thinking about January because there is still a long way to go. We have many games to play and I also want to make my evaluations about the squad and the players. Later on in the press conference, Antonio Conte even mentioned the word trophy. Of course, my favourite subject. He said, we want to try and build something important with Tottenham to win and lift a trophy together. This must be our target. To build something together ready to fight, in England it is not simple because the other teams are very strong. But I know that through the work we can improve a lot. If you ask me how much time we need before it happens, it is very difficult to tell you this. In our heart and mind, this must be our inspiration, and we are trying to do this for the best of our club. Now, my thoughts on Antonio Conte's comments this morning in his press conference. If you watch this channel on a regular basis, you will know in the last couple of weeks, I've just been singing the praises of our new head coach. Absolutely love everything that comes out of his mouth at the moment, and loving what he is doing and loving what he is saying about trophies, taking this competition seriously. You know, me being a Tottenham Hotspur fan, I travel all over to watch Spurs play, and I've always wanted Spurs to take competitions very, very seriously, no matter what it is. I know a lot of fans have written off the Europa Conference League, but personally, I'm hoping that we do take it seriously and try and win the competition. Why not? You know, even meet Jose Mourinho in the final, Roma v Spurs in the final. Just imagine that, Antonio Conte v Jose Mourinho. It'd be an incredible game. But the fact that he is taking this competition seriously, this game seriously as well, you know, I think says a lot. He's going to rotate the squad, which I think is fantastic, but he's also taking all of the first team players, which I think is great. Always have a backup. You know, if the game isn't going to plan and you need the likes of Harry Kane, Heung-min Son and so on to come on, grab a goal in the second half, you have that option. There was a couple of things actually that I missed out in the main bulk of the video. Antonio Conte was also asked about Pochettino. He was also asked about Del Piero visiting Hotspur Way yesterday, talking to Harry Kane, but that wasn't really relevant to put in this video. But the other thing that I wanted to mention is, of course, big blow for all of us. Christian Romero, his injury. Antonio Conte now thinks that it is serious. This could be a big blow to us, certainly when we come up against some really, really good teams. We play Liverpool mid-December, so we certainly need Christian Romero for that game, hoping that he's going to be fit and back, but it doesn't sound great. Great to see that Ryan Sessegnon will be getting a start in the Europa Conference League on Thursday. I've wanted it to work for Ryan Sessegnon. A big star when he came to Spurs. Every single Spurs fan that I know wanted Tottenham to sign Ryan Sessegnon. It hasn't quite worked out for him. He's had a lot of injury problems. But hopefully now, as Antonio Conte said, if he's playing regularly, you know, he can keep his fitness up and, you know, play some games for Spurs. You know, score some goals, grab some assists. Great to see him in a Spurs shirt as well at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium on Sunday, coming on as a sub. And hopefully he can now kickstart his Spurs career. And lastly, I tell you what, I didn't think that I could like Antonio Conte. I was going to say love then. Love Antonio Conte any more than I do now. And then he mentions trophies. He mentions trophies in the press conference. Of course, I always say, and my favourite slogan is the trophies are coming. I certainly am feeling that again. I said it on last night's video that I posted. The trophies are coming right at the end because I feel that they are under Antonio Conte. But he even said how much time we need before it happens. It is very difficult to tell you this. I tell you, I'm feeling very confident under our new head coach that he is going to deliver trophies. And when he's taking competitions like this very seriously, it says a lot about him as a manager. You know, he takes every single game seriously. I don't even think if he played a pre-season friendly, I don't even think that would be a friendly. He would be taking that seriously. He's a born winner. He wants to win every single game. So I think that he will go all out for all of these competitions that we're in, take it very seriously and try and put a trophy in the cabinet. Because let's face it, you know, we have been without trophies for so long. 2008, our last trophy, far too long for a club like Tottenham Hotspur, particularly when you think of the players that we have had playing in the Tottenham Hotspur shirt during those years, the managers that we have had as well. But hopefully Antonio Conte is the right man. I believe he is the right man to take us forward, and we can lift trophies and have that glory back at our great club.
Thanks, Chris, and hello to everybody watching. I'm Bill from Football Prizes. I'm just here to tell you about the weekly Spurs prizes that we run on the site. Some of our previous Spurs prizes range from the likes of signed shirts and boots and mounts, from players such as Harry Kane, Son Heung-min and Lucas, right through to club legends like Paul Gascoigne and Jurgen Klinsmann. You can watch the live draws on our Facebook page, and you can go on our site and see the previous Spurs winners, as well as what prizes we have to offer at www.footballprizes.co.uk.
Thanks for watching today's update. Please do let me know all of your thoughts and comments in the comment section below on everything I've spoken about in today's video. Also put your predicted lineup in the comment section below, as well as your score prediction for the Mura game on Thursday night in the Europa Conference League. Enjoy the rest of your week. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, come on you Spurs.